Dealing with unpaid rent is a major headache for landlords. If you're in this situation, it's important to handle it correctly and protect both your property, but also your income. Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan from Keyrenter here in Austin, Texas, and we help landlords just like you across Greater Austin navigate challenges like this and keep their rental businesses running smoothly. Tip number one I'll share with you in this topic is double check your lease and your rent grace period. Confirm when rent is officially late according to your own lease document. Most leases have rent that's due on the 1st, but there's often a few extra days given for a grace period. If that grace period falls on a weekend or a holiday perhaps, then rent is typically due that next business day. And so tip number two would be sending a friendly rent reminder. Certainly optional, but if you've got a first-time late payer, I think it's a great idea. Not every late payment is intentional, right? Sometimes it's tenants they forget or mail a check late perhaps or what have you. So a quick text, email, phone call that can really serve as a polite reminder to maintain that good relationship between you and your tenant. Of course, if this is a repeat late payer from every single month, then you can certainly skip this step and move on to the next step, which is step number 3, which is sending a notice of non-payment. Again, confirm that rent is actually unpaid. Check your bank accounts, your systems to make sure you have not received it. And before taking further action, make sure you've sent a very clear notice to your tenant specifying the overdue amount and any applicable late fees that might apply. Keep excellent documentation of all communication. That's super critical. This should be in writing, by the way, and be sure to include all tenants, not just the single tenant that you might speak with most frequently, but all tenants on the lease, including co-signers, on all of these communication forms. Point number 4 would be serving what's called a pay or quit notice. This is called many things in many different geographies, but they serve a general same purpose. That if rent's not paid, you're issuing a formal notice to them following your state law's requirements. This notice typically gives tenants a set number of days to either do one of two things: pay the rent that's due or vacate the property. Documenting your delivery of this document is super critical, whether it's by mail, whether it's in-person delivery or through other official channels. Make sure you're doing it the correct way. If unsure, certainly speak with a property manager or an attorney on this would be very helpful. In Texas, just as an example here, our notices give tenants a set number of days to do one of those two things: pay or leave the property. So be sure to follow the right methodology here when you're delivering this. If this topic is one that concerns you, I would urge you to consider professional property management assistance. If handling unpaid rent, it becomes stressful, which it often is, or time consuming, which it often is, working with a professional property manager can ensure the process is handled legally, but also efficiently. So keep that in mind. A good property manager can help actually prevent evictions, frankly, by thoroughly screening tenants on the front end, enforcing your lease terms, and handling rent collection as well, so you're not stuck chasing payments. Reach out to Keyrenter today if you want to learn more about it. We'd love to speak with you. Point number 5 would be moving forward with the dreaded E word, eviction if necessary. If a tenant doesn't pay or leave, then it's time, unfortunately, to file for eviction. At this stage, really there's no more waiting. Filing for eviction and then moving forward, because delays only cost you more money. When you're at this stage, it rarely self-corrects. So I would urge you to move forward. If you say you'll evict, then go ahead and follow through. Otherwise, tenants will likely take advantage of the situation and see what leverage they might be able to gain. Again, including all tenants on this communication, including co-signers on all legal notices. Definitely work with an attorney to ensure that you are following the correct eviction process, as this is a legal procedure. So definitely keep that in mind. I would just say I fully realize that collecting late rent, much less a full eviction, can be extremely stressful. So by following the correct process, you can protect your property and you can regain control of your rental unit. A quick disclaimer here. Remember that this video is just a general overview for educational purposes only. It may not reflect the conditions or laws at the time that you're watching this video, so it's not a substitute for legal advice. Always consult a licensed attorney to ensure that you're complying. It's super important. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe to our channel for more landlord tips. I'd also love to know, have you dealt with a non-paying tenant before? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear about that. And so we'll end there today, but thanks so much, guys, and have a great day.